Mom has less things to worry about. That's very good. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. And what about you?
I'm doing great too. All right, thank you so much for asking. So, we are going to go ahead and have our sessions now. But first, can you tell me how would you like to be corrected? When you make a mistake or at the end?
Oh, well, it's upon you. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm not going to disturb your fluency. You're going to talk to me, and then at the end, I'll tell you what you need to work on.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? So today's topic is very interesting, food and restaurants, one of my favorite topics. Yes. How often do you eat out? How often do you go to a restaurant?
I'd say not that much, but yes, we do go out. Like today only, we went out and we had our lunch at a restaurant. So yes, I guess we do go out twice. Not twice a month. That would be a lot. I guess in 2 months once. So once in 2 months.
Oh, once in 2 months.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. First of all, okay, that's great. I love food in general. You can see me. So I love food and I like to have restaurant food a lot. So yes, that's something. Which restaurant do you generally go to? Which restaurant?
Oh, well, I don't really have any particular restaurant.
Okay.
Whatever, the food just needs to be good. That's it.
Okay. And the staff, whoever the people are there, the staff of the restaurant,
Mhm.
are they friendly in general or they have their own attitude?
I don't think so. No one has their own attitude. They're all friendly. Like whatever
Trust
restaurant I go
me.
to, yeah, they're all
Yes, they're
polite,
good.
friendly. Yeah.
Good. I have went to a restaurant. People were really they don't want to work actually. They are so rude. So yes, you will have your worst experience. Trust me. Okay. So where have you had your best and worst meal ever?
Okay, so first let's talk about the best because I
Yeah.
have to think about the worst for a bit.
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
well, the best meal, I actually love seafood a lot.
Seafood.
Prawn and everything. I just love it. So,
Okay.
I have had seafood in a lot of places. I'd say when I went to Bali, it's in
Hmm.
Indonesia, Bali. Uh, we
Yeah.
had we had that seafood fried rice there. I still remember it, and it was
Hmm.
so tasty. Like I still remember
Yeah.
the taste of it. It was so many years ago, but I still remember the taste. It was really great. I love seafood,
Delicious.
and yeah, delicious. That's true.
Hmm. Okay. And what about the worst one?
The worst one. Okay.
Yes.
So, we went to Mauritius once, and at the
Uh
first
huh.
we couldn't find a restaurant. I mean, which restaurant would be good for us or something like
Hmm.
that. So we just picked
Hmm.
one and went there, and
Yes.
the rates were like touching the sky. But
Yes.
then we we ordered spaghetti, and we
Hmm.
thought it would be nice, but then it absolutely had no taste, not at all, no salt, no nothing. So we didn't know
Oh,
what
really?
to say. They did understand English, but what would we say at that time? Like we
Yeah.
were starving at that time. We just landed on
Hmm.
Mauritius, so we ate whatever we could, and so that was a very bad experience, I'd say.
Okay. All right. And what's your favorite cuisine, by the way?
Cuisine, I'd say Indian. I love Indian cuisine. Whatever there is, yes, sometimes I do crave for a bit of pancakes, I guess, and something else. But then, the Indian cuisine is always my favorite. North or
Okay. What's
South,
the
I
best,
love both.
best one, favorite food of Indian cuisine? Favorite food?
Okay, Indian cuisine, favorite food. I love any paneer items. I love paneer a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So, are you vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
I'm a non-vegetarian, but
Non-vegetarian. Yes.
I just have less
Obviously,
place
seafood.
for paneer.
Oh, okay. That's amazing, actually. All right. And which one would you prefer, home cooked food or restaurant?
Well, like that, once a month,
Hmm.
twice a month is okay, but I don't think so I'd ever be able to eat restaurant food like for
On a
lunch,
daily basis.
breakfast, dinner, everything. Of course not. I love my mom's cooked food. I love her. So I think so I'd always pick home's cooked food because that is what's healthy, and also it
Mhm.
tastes good. So yeah.
Okay, so do you do care about healthy things? Very good. Okay. So mom has less things to worry about. That's very good. Okay. And do you like to cook, by the way? Do you ever cook anything?
No, not at all. Like I just don't like to go to the kitchen. I can cook tea, and that's just what I can cook. I don't think so. That is cooking even. It's just making
Which
tea.
one? Making tea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever not cooked Maggie? Have you ever tried to
Yes, I
cook
have
Maggie?
cooked Maggie. That's what I have cooked.
So whenever I ask this question to anyone, that have you ever gone to the kitchen and cooked someone? The best answer always. Yes, I cooked Maggie. I was expecting that. I was expecting that today also. Yes, I cooked Maggie. Okay. So at one point of time, I have started telling my friends, okay, Maggie is not something that is considered cooking. Okay,
Cooking, yeah.
leave that. And is there anything else? All right. Okay. Okay. So if you ever get a chance to cook something for your mom dad, okay,
Hmm.
and maybe with the help of your mother only. So
Mhm.
which food you would like to cook for them?
I'd like to bake a cake. I'd really love to learn to how to bake a
Baking.
cake actually, because baking,
It's
I
very
think
easy
I'd learn it.
actually.
Yeah.
Very easy. You just have to mix, make a batter, and then put it in the oven. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Very easy. Okay. And okay, how often? Okay, how often have you ever made tea? How often?
I do sometimes make tea. Like, when school goes on, I cannot always, go to the kitchen and make tea. But then when we have vacations and all, I sometimes like, if they ask me like make tea for us or something like that, I just go to the kitchen and make tea. So it is not on a daily basis, but sometimes I do it.
That's sweet, actually. That's very sweet. And if you're making it for the whole family, that's really cute, isn't it? Okay. And are you a fan of spicy food, or you're more into healthy and boiled and things like that?
I cannot eat spicy food actually. I'm tolerant to spices. That's the thing. So yes, I get it. Like there are a lot of people. I'm from West Bengal, so there are yeah, like all of the people, all of my
Love.
friends love spicy food. But then I am
Yes.
here. I I cannot eat spicy food at all. So whenever I go to any of my friends' home, they have a separate cooked meal for me that is not mixed with spices, not so spicy, and they're going to give that to me. So that is what happens.
Ah, you break my heart, girl. Okay. Yes, then when you go out with friends, you not ever have fuchka?
Yes, of course I have fuchka. That is tolerable. But then, but then sometimes,
Okay.
just I'm not that tolerant to spices. I am
Huh.
much more tolerant than my parents. Because my parents
Okay.
absolutely hate spicy food. I
Okay.
can eat, but then
A
not that
little
much.
bit,
Yeah,
but not
a
that
little
much.
bit.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm completely opposite. If I have like pizza, I don't put oregano. I put red chili flakes all around. So
Wow, that's
complete
good.
opposite.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And is there anything that you do not like to eat? Hate it?
Hate it. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really hate anything. I'd say many people hate broccoli,
Okay.
spinach, and all those. I have no such, like, I'm not a typical vegetable hater at all. And
Hmm.
then, let's see. I don't really hate anything, but I really, sometimes my mom, on a daily basis starts giving me to drink milk, like milk and all of those. So I hate that sometimes, but, once a while it's okay. I can drink milk.
You can gulp it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, heated milk, still now hated. So yes,
Hmm.
what you can do is you can mix some coffee in it if it is
Hmm.
allowed. So yeah. Anyway, so it is bearable. So are you ever concerned about gaining weight or calories while you take something? So do you count calories?
Well, I eat a lot. I'd say I would not say I eat that much, but I'm not like, looking at my body, there people would be like, you don't eat at all or what? You have such a thin figure. Everyone, I have the least, I'm underweight, totally underweight. So everyone actually feel pity for me, and they always tell my mom and dad, make her eat something. But actually, it's not like that. I eat a lot, so I never have to think about gaining calories because I won't. I don't know why. Even if I eat a lot, I would
You are
never be
so
fat.
blessed. Now
That's
I'm
the thing.
jealous. Okay, yes. So jealous. There are some people who just drink water, but still it is somewhere there, right? Okay. And okay, so do you like to have a healthy diet, or you are on junk foods most of the time?
I would love to have a healthy diet, of course, because I am not that much of a fan of junk food, I'd say. Yes, sometimes it's okay, but then, of course, I will always choose healthy.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing all those things. Now, coming to the feedback portion, mom's cooked food. What do you mean by that?
Means food made by my mom.
Yes. So whenever my mother cooks, you can say, rather than mom's cooked food. Okay. I
Mhm,
love the way my mother cooks. So I would like to have that dish rather than ordering something from a restaurant.
mhm.
Now coming to the word restaurant, it is the pronunciation is restaurant. Okay. There is no
Restaurant.
nt in it. Yes, it's a straw rather than nt. Why? Because it is coming from French words. Okay, it's a
Mhm,
loan word that has come from French people, and there are so many words that are influenced by French words. So the pronunciation is restaurant rather than restaurant. Okay, and
mhm,
in Bengal people say restaurant even.
mhm.
Yes,
It's even
I
written, in the banners and all. Like if it's written
restaurant.
in Bengali, restaurant. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, I know that very well. Okay, another thing, your grammar is good, very good. Actually, sentence construction are on point. Only concern is okay, vocabulary. Try to incorporate some vocabularies that are not usual because you don't need to work on grammar, right? You are on that level where you're going to work on your vocabulary and advance your English rather than perfecting it,
Right,
right?
right.
So vocabulary words like delicious, you can use a lot of words, and we are also giving you a lot of vocabularies to add, right?
Mm, mm,
When we are giving you all this, we can use a lot of words. I'll just open up. Yeah. So main course, side dish, cuisine, savory, aroma, bland. Rather than saying I do like healthy, I didn't like the food in Mauritius. There was no taste. You can say it was very bland, right?
mm,
So I don't have an obesity problem. So things like that, it sounds very fancy when you speak and use those words. And it, how will I say this? In case of public speaking, if you consider it, it will grasp the attention of the person who is trying to listen to you, of the audience,
mm,
right? Okay. So let's incorporate all that. Another thing, whenever you are stuck somewhere, let's just not use as a filler.
mhm,
Okay. So take a pause. Just think about it like, um, yes, so that's what I wanted to say. Rather than say, I was trying to say this because that you don't need it, and
mhm,
you're not in a position language wise to use those things. So you can perfect it, right?
mm.
Overall, very good. English condition is very good. I'm talking like a doctor. The condition is very good. Yeah, very good energy. Love the personality. Love the positive behavior. Very good all over, Adrija. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm very happy. I think parents have such a good girl at home, so they don't need to worry about anything. She eats vegetables, she speaks in very good English, she's a very sweet girl, and whatever she eats, she'll never gain weight. They are absolutely happy, isn't it? All right, very nice. All right, so that's all for today, and we will be meeting soon in the next class so that we can discuss more. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you
Mm.
so much, Adriza. It was lovely
Yeah,
talking to you.
it
Bye
was nice
bye. Take
meeting
care.
you.
Yeah.
Have a
Bye
nice
bye.
day.
Take care.
Bye.
You too. Bye bye.